Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with a Lil Interaction by dumediat. So there's a link in the description to try the puzzle yourself. I'm going to go over the rules first, and then I will do my own solve. So try it yourself. You can have me explain the rules, try it yourself, and then come back and see me solve it. And I always like to point out little interesting things if I can, so sometimes my solve will differ from yours. And that is perfectly fine. All right, so we have what are our rules? We have normal 6x6 rules. Every row, column, and 2x3 box have the digits 1 to 6, exactly once each. Additionally, we have the arrow constraint, is one of the most popular constraints in Sudoku, I'd say. And so good to know this one. Digits on an arrow sum to the same as the value in the circle. So if this was 2 and 3, they sum to 5, you fill a 5 in the circle. The way this one works here, this is two different overlapping arrows. So if this was, say, 2 and 4, then that would add to 6, and then these three would also add to 6. You don't add all of these together. So that's how that works. Those are the rules, that's it. And go give it a try yourself, and I will start now. So let me restart first so I have a correct time. All right, so this is in 6x6s, this is completely forced. I think we saw that in the region sum lines last time. This has to be 1, 2, 3. The 3 can't go here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. That's the biggest number you can fill in a circle. So that's all completely forced. We might as well fill 4, 5, 6 here. And this one can't be 5 or 6, so it must be 4. Alrighty. And so now these two add to 6. There's only two ways to add to 6 without repeating a digit, 1, 5 or 2, 4. So that does mean the 3 is going to go somewhere down here. If we were 1, 5, this would have to be the 1 because we have a 5, 6 pair here. So this would be the 1, this would be the 5. And if we want it to be 2, 4, there does not seem to be a restriction on it. So we could pencil it like that if we wanted to. I guess we should. But this 1, 2, 4 is exactly the same as what these are going to be. And then this is actually where the 5 goes in the box. So I'm not sure if this 1, 2, 4 was super useful. The 2, 4, 5 maybe more so. Let's take a look. This has the exact same thing going on. So this is a 6. That's 5 and 6 now. This has to be 1, 2, 3. That can't be the 3. So the 3 is down here. Which means, okay, yeah, so because there's a 3 in one of these two, that means the 3 in this box goes in one of these 3. But if you remember, you can't do 3 plus 3 to add to 6. That repeats the 3. So 3 can't go here, and this 3 looks down. So 3 in this box can only go here. Additionally, this 1, 2 here needs to go in this box somewhere. It can't repeat in the row, so it's going to go here. So this is 1 or 2. It's the same value as this one. I could color it just to make that clear. And so if we're going to color 1, 2s, we might as well color them. So greens are all the same flavor of 1, 2, and purples are all the other flavor of 1, 2. If that makes sense. So one of these is purple, for example. And so this is another pair. This is 4, 5. Let's see. So how are we adding to 6? Well, we're going to be either 1, 5 or 2, 4 again. So the 1, 5 is not possible because 5 is already in the column. So this must be 2, 4. Excuse me, 2, 4. This 4, 5 pair tells us this can't be 4. So that's a 2, that's a 4. And that tells us that greens are the 1 flavor and purples are the 2 flavor. So we can just fill those. We don't need the color anymore. These are not 1s. All right, so that was actually very handy to have those colors to just quickly apply all of that logic that we already found. We didn't have to repeat it. Let's see, this can't add to 6. That might be interesting. Well, more interesting is let's fill a 2 there. Let's actually finish as much as we can. This needs to be a 3. This is 1 and 6, which is not resolved yet. And let's see here. So this is going to be, yeah, so that's important. We need a 5 and a 6 in this box somewhere. So the 6 and the 5 are forced. So now we know the sum. We also know that this is 2, 4 because 5 is now in the column. And so the 2, 4 pair looks down. That's a 3, that's a 2. This cannot be a 2, but more importantly, it actually must be a 1 because of the 2, 4 pair. And more importantly still, this column, we can fill this digit. It has to be a 1. It's the only digit left for the column. And so now we know 1 plus 4 is 5. So that's 2 and 4 and 2. This is 5 and 4, 6 and 1. And let's just finish these off. That's a 4. This box needs a 3. It needs a 5 and a 6. And there we go, 3 minutes 40. So very cool puzzle, dumediat. Thank you very much. I liked the introduction to arrows there. I think, you know, I'm very familiar with arrows, so I instantly saw what it needed to be done. But I think it's, you know, not too hard to figure out the various interactions that were happening here. So I hope you didn't struggle too much. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy this content, then why not leave a like and subscribe?